Hello, drama lovers, welcome back to my channel today. Genoa City is about to experience a wave of upheaval as a familiar face returns in a surprising new form. Relationships face mounting pressure, and several ambitious schemes threaten to reshape the lives of some of the town's most influential residents. With emotions running high and hidden agendas beginning to surface, the coming days promise dramatic confrontations, unexpected alliances, and life-changing decisions. One of the biggest developments stirring excitement throughout town is the arrival of a major character who has been absent for quite some time. However, this return comes with a significant twist. The beloved figure is stepping back into the spotlight with a fresh look and a renewed purpose, instantly capturing everyone's attention. Friends and family members are eager to reconnect, but not everyone is prepared for the impact this individual will have on existing relationships and ongoing conflicts. The newcomer's arrival immediately creates waves among several key families. Long-buried memories are brought back to the surface, and unresolved issues quickly demand attention. While some residents welcome the return with open arms, others view it as a potential threat to carefully constructed plans and fragile peace agreements. As conversations unfold and reunions take place, it becomes clear that this returning figure possesses information that could alter the balance of power throughout Genoa City. Secrets once thought safely buried may soon be exposed, placing several residents in uncomfortable positions. Meanwhile, romance is becoming increasingly complicated for multiple couples. What once appeared stable and secure now seems vulnerable to misunderstandings, jealousy, and outside interference. Several relationships are entering dangerous territory as trust begins to erode. One couple finds themselves struggling to maintain their connection after a series of unexpected revelations. Doubts continue to grow as each partner questions whether the other is being completely honest. Small disagreements gradually transform into larger conflicts, leaving both individuals wondering if their future together remains possible. The situation becomes even more complicated when a third party enters the picture. This person may not intentionally cause trouble, but their presence sparks insecurity and raises difficult questions. As tensions rise, emotional confrontations become inevitable. Elsewhere, another romance faces a different type of challenge. External pressures from family members and business obligations begin to interfere with personal happiness. What started as a promising relationship now appears increasingly fragile as competing priorities threaten to pull the couple apart. Friends watching from the sidelines express concern that neither individual is fully acknowledging the seriousness of the situation. Unless meaningful changes occur soon, heartbreak could be just around the corner. At the same time, strategic maneuvering is intensifying behind closed doors. Several ambitious players are pursuing their own goals, and not everyone is operating with honest intentions. Carefully crafted plans are already in motion, and the consequences could be far-reaching. One particularly determined schemer believes the time has finally arrived to seize a long-desired opportunity. Confident and calculating, this individual begins making moves designed to gain leverage over rivals. Every conversation serves a purpose, and every action is part of a larger strategy. Unfortunately for those caught in the crossfire, the mastermind behind these efforts is willing to manipulate relationships and exploit vulnerabilities to achieve success. Friends may become enemies, and trusted allies could discover they have been used as pawns in a much larger game. Another resident is pursuing a separate agenda that could prove equally disruptive. Driven by personal ambition and lingering resentment, this person sees an opening to advance their position. Rather than confronting obstacles directly, they choose a more subtle approach, quietly gathering information and building influence. As these schemes progress, unsuspecting individuals continue making decisions without realizing they are being guided towards specific outcomes. The resulting complications may not become apparent until it is too late to reverse course. Business rivalries are also heating up. Corporate power struggles threaten to spill into personal lives, creating additional sources of conflict. Several executives find themselves competing for control, prestige, and financial advantage. Boardroom discussions become increasingly tense as opposing visions for the future collide. While some leaders advocate caution and stability, others push for aggressive expansion and bold risk-taking. The disagreements quickly become personal, exposing long-standing resentments and hidden frustrations. One influential figure believes decisive action is necessary to protect a valuable legacy. Determined to safeguard everything built over the years, this person prepares to challenge anyone standing in the way. However, opponents refuse to back down, setting the stage for an intense battle. The resulting conflict could reshape company leadership and alter numerous professional relationships throughout the community. Family dynamics remain equally volatile. Parents, children, siblings, and extended relatives all find themselves navigating difficult emotional terrain. Miscommunication continues, creating unnecessary friction, while old wounds prove difficult to heal. One family faces a particularly painful situation after a misunderstanding spirals out of control. Efforts to clarify the truth only seem to make matters worse, leaving everyone frustrated and emotionally exhausted. Loved ones who once stood united now struggle to find common ground. Another family experiences tension stemming from conflicting expectations. Different generations hold opposing views regarding loyalty, responsibility, and personal freedom. As each side digs in, compromise becomes increasingly difficult. Despite these challenges, moments of genuine connection still emerge. Several characters recognize the importance of forgiveness and begin taking tentative steps toward reconciliation. Whether these efforts succeed remains uncertain, but the desire for healing is clearly present. Elsewhere, a surprising friendship begins developing between two individuals who previously had little reason to interact. Shared experiences and mutual understanding gradually create an unexpected bond. Although neither person anticipated becoming close, their growing connection provides valuable support during turbulent times. This friendship may ultimately play a crucial role in helping both individuals navigate upcoming challenges. Sometimes the most meaningful relationships emerge when least expected. The returning character's presence continues influencing events throughout Genoa City. Every encounter seems to generate new questions and fresh complications. Some residents view the return as a blessing, while others fear the disruption that inevitably accompanies major change. As more details emerge regarding this person's motivations, speculation spreads rapidly. What exactly brought them back? Are they seeking redemption, revenge, reconciliation, or something entirely different? The answers remain elusive, fueling curiosity and concern. Several observers suspect there is more to the story than initially appears. Hidden motives may be waiting beneath the surface, and future revelations could catch everyone off guard. Meanwhile, romantic uncertainty continues growing. Couples who once felt secure now face difficult choices regarding commitment, honesty, and sacrifice. Some relationships may emerge stronger after overcoming adversity, while others risk collapsing under mounting pressure. One pair finds themselves standing at a crossroads. Their feelings remain genuine, but external obstacles continue, creating complications. To move forward successfully, both individuals must decide whether love is worth the challenges ahead. Another couple confronts lingering doubts that have never been fully addressed. Avoiding uncomfortable conversations has only delayed the inevitable. Now they must finally confront the issues threatening their future. The emotional stakes continue rising as each decision carries significant consequences, adding further intrigue. Several secrets remain hidden from public view. Information capable of changing multiple lives is being carefully guarded, but maintaining secrecy becomes increasingly difficult. The more people become involved, the greater the risk of exposure. One character struggles with guilt while carrying a particularly explosive secret. Every day brings additional stress as they attempt to protect themselves and those they care about. However, circumstances may soon force a confession. Another resident unknowingly moves closer to discovering a shocking truth. Small clues begin accumulating, creating a trail that eventually could lead to a dramatic revelation. When these secrets finally emerge, the resulting fallout may affect friendships, romances, and business partnerships alike. As the drama unfolds, loyalty becomes a recurring theme. Characters are repeatedly forced to choose between competing interests and conflicting obligations. Standing by loved ones often comes at a personal cost, while pursuing individual goals can damage important relationships. Several residents face difficult moral dilemmas requiring careful consideration. The choices they make will reveal much about their true character and shape future storylines. At the heart of everything lies a simple reality. Change is coming to Genoa City. The return of a major character has set powerful forces into motion, and no one will remain untouched by the consequences. Romantic relationships are being tested. Family bonds are under strain. Ambitious schemes continue gaining momentum. Business rivalries are escalating. Secrets are inching closer to exposure. The coming chapters promise emotional reunions, heartbreaking disappointments, stunning revelations, and unexpected victories. Every resident must decide how far they are willing to go to protect what matters most. For some, the future holds opportunity and renewal. For others, painful lessons and difficult sacrifices await. Yet regardless of individual outcomes, one thing is certain. Genoa City is entering a new phase filled with uncertainty, excitement, and unforgettable drama. As alliances shift and tensions rise, viewers can expect plenty of surprises. The recast arrival ensures fresh energy. The romantic turmoil keeps emotions running high, and the escalating schemes guarantee that conflict remains front and center. With so many storylines converging simultaneously, the stage is set for explosive developments that could redefine relationships and reshape the town's power structure. The drama is only beginning, and the biggest twist may still be waiting just around the corner. The tension surrounding the returning character only intensifies as more residents begin reacting to the unexpected comeback. What initially appeared to be a simple homecoming quickly evolves into something much more complicated. Every conversation reveals another layer of history, and every encounter uncovers emotions that many believed had long since disappeared. Some citizens of Genoa City cannot hide their excitement. They remember the individual from happier times and hope the return signals a chance to rebuild broken connections. Others remain skeptical, questioning whether the comeback is truly motivated by good intentions. Their concerns are fueled by the town's long history of betrayals, hidden agendas, and shocking reversals. As the returning figure reconnects with old acquaintances, it becomes increasingly clear that many relationships remain unfinished. Old grievances resurface unexpectedly, creating uncomfortable moments that neither side can easily ignore. Years may have passed, but certain wounds never fully healed. One particularly emotional reunion forces two longtime acquaintances to confront painful memories. Their conversation begins politely enough, but buried resentment soon rises to the surface. Harsh truths are exchanged, leaving both individuals shaken. While there remains a possibility for reconciliation, the road ahead appears far from smooth. Elsewhere, another resident finds themselves unexpectedly drawn toward the returning figure. Shared experiences and mutual understanding create a sense of familiarity that neither anticipated. What starts as friendly support gradually develops into something deeper, potentially creating complications for existing relationships. This growing connection does not go unnoticed. Observers begin speculating about what it could mean. especially given the delicate romantic situations already unfolding throughout town. Rumors spread quickly, adding another layer of uncertainty to an already volatile atmosphere. At the same time, several couples continue struggling to preserve their relationships amid mounting challenges. Trust remains a central issue. Once cracks begin appearing, even small misunderstandings can grow into major conflicts. One couple experiences increasing tension after repeated communication failures. Each partner assumes the other understands their feelings, but important concerns remain unspoken. As frustrations build, simple disagreements escalate into emotional confrontations. Friends attempt to offer guidance, encouraging honest discussions before the damage becomes irreversible. However, pride and fear continue preventing meaningful progress. Both individuals worry about hearing answers they may not be prepared to accept. Another romance faces pressure from outside influences. Family members, friends, and professional obligations all contribute to growing strain. Although genuine affection remains present, maintaining the relationship requires sacrifices neither partner expected to make. The situation becomes even more difficult when unexpected information emerges. A revelation forces both individuals to reevaluate assumptions they previously accepted as fact. Suddenly, the future they envisioned together no longer seems guaranteed. Meanwhile, ambitious schemers continue advancing their plans behind the scenes. Some operate openly, while others prefer remaining hidden in the shadows. Regardless of approach, each is focused on securing personal advantages before opportunities disappear. One strategist becomes increasingly confident after successfully manipulating several key events. Believing victory is within reach, this individual begins taking greater risks. However, overconfidence may prove dangerous. Rivals are starting to recognize suspicious patterns and may soon uncover the truth. Another player pursues influence through more subtle methods. Rather than engaging in direct confrontation, this person carefully cultivates relationships and gathers valuable information. Every interaction serves a purpose, even if others fail to recognize it. The resulting power struggles create uncertainty across multiple storylines. Characters who believe they are acting independently may actually be advancing someone else's agenda. By the time the truth becomes apparent, reversing course could be impossible. Business conflicts remain a major source of drama as corporate leaders battle for control and influence. High-stakes decisions continue generating tension within executive circles, where competing visions threaten to divide long-standing partnerships. One executive faces mounting pressure to deliver results. Expectations remain high, and rivals are eager to exploit any sign of weakness. Determined to protect their position, this individual begins considering increasingly aggressive strategies. Opponents respond by strengthening their own alliances. Private meetings become more frequent as competing factions prepare for the next phase of conflict. While both sides claim to be acting in the company's best interests, personal ambition clearly plays a significant role. The battle extends beyond the boardroom, affecting friendships and family relationships alike. As loyalties are tested, individuals must decide where they stand and what they are willing to risk. Family drama continues generating powerful emotional moments throughout Genoa City. Several households struggle with unresolved conflicts that refuse to disappear. Despite sincere efforts to move forward, past mistakes continue casting long shadows. One family faces a crisis after a secret threatens to divide loved ones. Trust is shaken when previously hidden information comes to light. Reactions vary dramatically, with some relatives demanding accountability while others advocate compassion and understanding. The disagreement exposes deeper issues that have existed for years. Old resentments resurface, making it difficult to focus solely on the immediate problem. As emotions intensify, family members begin choosing sides. Another household confronts challenges involving generational differences. Parents and children disagree about priorities, responsibilities, and future plans. Both sides believe they are acting reasonably, yet communication breakdowns prevent meaningful compromise. Despite these difficulties, moments of hope remain. Several characters demonstrate remarkable resilience as they work to repair damaged relationships. While success is not guaranteed, their determination inspires those around them.